Evet, üçüncü bölümde devam ediyoruz. Üçüncü bölüm. İlla şu ekranı şöyle geçeceğim ha. Bir de başta üçüncü bölüm seçeneği var. Ona basmadan yapmaya çalışıyorum. Bendeki de bir gariplik. Bir bakalım neler olacak bu bölümde. Bayağı önceki bölümlerde ortalık karıştırdı. Ha böyle hatırlama yapıyor. Film gibi. Kısmını zaten çok seviyorum. Böyle bir şey yapması. Çok hoşuma gidiyor. Bir saniye. Allah Allah. Ses çok az geliyor ya. Niye öyle? Bir gariplik var. Cidden bir gariplik var ya. Niye öyle oldu? Şimdi şöyle bir şey, ses geliyor ama ben sesin kulaklıktan geldiğine ikna olamıyorum. Yayına ses geliyor mu onu da bilmiyorum. Sesin Allah Allah. Bir şeyler yanlış ama çözeceğim olayı bir daha bir saniye. Bir tık arttırayım şunları. Allah Allah bir tuhaflık var. Ses ısrarla bir saniye ya. Kapat oyunu. Ses ısrarla şeyden geliyor. Adını sen getir. Hoparlörden geliyor. Bir daha bir deneyeceğim. Biraz bekleyin. Yayına ses gelmiyor galiba. Ses.
What's going on,
Demin niye böyle bir şey yaptı?
baby? What's going on?
Tamam müzik geliyorsa.
Cold
Tamam
heart
müzik
woman.
geliyorsa sıkıntı yok. Tamam müzik geliyorsa sıkıntı yok bizim için ya. Bizim için problem yok. O zaman ne yapıyoruz abi? Oyuna tekrar giriyoruz. Bir şey olmamış gibi hayatımıza devam ediyoruz bence. En sağlıklısı öyle olması gerekiyor diye düşünüyorum. Orada bildirimlerimden hiçbiri gitmemiş. Şimdi gitti. Discord bildirimlerimiz. Bu da herhalde bir şekilde ulaşır diye düşünüyorum. Batman'deyiz. Batman oynayacağız. Yayına tekrar hoş geldiniz. Eğer ses geliyorsa geliyor. Mükemmel. Tamam. Oyun sesi gelmiyordu. Yani benim en büyük sorunlarımdan biri oydu aslında. Teknik bir arızayı da hallettik. O zaman ben bunun biraz daha sesini kısayım. Bir tık kısayım ya. Hemen kaydedelim. Evet, şu anda 3. bölüme geçtik. 3. bölümle tabii her gün bir bölüm oynadığım için 3. bölüme geçiyoruz. Bakalım burada bizi neler bekliyor. Önceki bölüm hatırlatmaları, önceki bölümde verdiğimiz kararlar, aldığımız kararlar bizi nerelere götürdü. Hep
Bob and
birlikte
Regina
bakıyoruz.
Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
Kanka ilk bölümden de
You
almazsın ya.
can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your
Ay.
parents learned that the hard way.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Poison
Just
Ivy
felt
demiştim ama Ivy çıkmadı ya.
like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower?
But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone. Oof, we should go.
Aynen burada
Keep on
öpmedik diye
doing what
gacı
you're
bayağı
doing,
bozulmuştu
and
bize.
the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Burada Gordon'la aramızı
sorry,
yaptık.
ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. We need a new moderator. You there? Yeah. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Yapma.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of
O
Gotham,
adam kim çıkacak acaba?
you
Çok merak
have
ediyorum.
nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham.
Kafamda biri var ama kim olduğunu emin değilim. Evet, burada Harvey'yi sattık. Bizi para olarak gördüğü için pişman değilim. Yine olsa yine Selina'yı seçerim. Üçüncü bölümde neler olacak bakalım. Çok zor karar veriyorsun ama ya. Orada Harvey'yi mi ziyaret edeceğiz?
Mayor Dent. You know, I always assumed Harvey would win, but not like this.
Won by default. He's probably pissed he didn't get his landslide fair and square.
Hey, Harvey's going to be okay.
You don't know that. I keep wondering. Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me? Harvey's your
sir.
best friend. I'm nothing to you.
I did it because I care about you.
Well, maybe you shouldn't.
Karaya da
I
yaranılmıyor
don't think
ha.
I can do this.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to see what... I just can't, okay? I have to go. I'm sorry. Just go in without me.
Harvey needs you right now. Do it for him.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I wish I could, but
You can.
it's my fault he's in there. I don't have anything to say to him that would make this better. Please, Bruce. Don't tell him I was here. I don't
Galiba
think he'd
bizden hoşlanıyor
understand.
ondan.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill, Harvey Dent was left running unopposed. After a rather lackluster election, Mayor Dent was sworn in from his hospital bed. Word is he's still recovering from major
Hey,
injuries
Bruce.
sustained at the event.
Hey, Harvey. Looking good.
Ah, jeez. Doesn't your charm have an off button?
Not that I found, no.
I haven't actually seen it yet. You've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad. I mean, my family, we heal quick.
It's what's on the inside that counts, right? You'll always be beautiful to me, Harv.
Oğlum Harvey'ye mi yürüyoruz lan? Dur ne oluyor?
Man, come on, that's what they tell the girl who doesn't get asked to prom. Yeah, easy. I appreciate the effort, though. Oh, what have you got there?
I brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to
Harbi
congratulate
üzümlü
me.
kekim.
Nothing else. Guess we weren't as close as I thought. Guess I can't blame her. The way I look now.
Well, it's probably for the best to forget about her.
Oh, I was kind of hoping you'd be a little more optimistic. Maybe you're right.
Haklıyım ya, sen
I
kankine
am
güven.
glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over.
Televizyonu kapat.
Preaching at what a great guy you are while I go and get my face bashed in. It's easy. Every news station is showing it. Just regurgitating the same old sound bites.
Don't do this to yourself. There's nothing you can do.
Eğer
to
seni
change
uyardım
what
dersek bu
happened.
sefer diyecek ki
Replaying that
nereden
moment will
biliyordun?
only drive you crazy.
Yeah, I know that. But here I am.
Trust me. You need to stop.
I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. I couldn't do anything. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. Hey, thanks. What they did to Hill, to the moderator, I have to live with that.
Yani.
But you heard them up there. The Penguin and that maniac on screen. Ah, this isn't over. I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
Gotham is in real danger.
All the more reason for me to stand up tonight and give the people hope.
Wait, tonight? I thought you were supposed to be recovering.
My assistant is on her way to pick me up. With the election, I was able to
Harbicim,
talk
bu
the
ne
hospital
acısı?
into releasing me early. Not that they're too happy about it. All the doctors keep telling me to take it easy. But how can I? Well, stay in the chair, Mr. Dent. Oh, don't overexert yourself, Mr. Dent.
Do what you need to do, Harvey. I know how important this election is to you.
Thanks.
Çok iyi bir
But
tavsiye
none-
olmadı
someone
ya.
around here understands that. Come on, you do the same in my position. Which is why I won't even try to tell you to not look into those tapes. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know that debate was hard on you, too. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
Oswald and I were best friends when we were kids. I knew his mother. Talked to her.
Look, I realize what a terrible friend
Ha
I've been to you.
şöyle.
I was so focused on the campaign. I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
You don't have to explain yourself to me, Harvey. It was the right call for the campaign. I get that.
Still, I abandoned you when you needed me.
Arı
That's not the
kaşınıyor
kind
ya.
of friend I want to be. What is that?
Batman symbol.
Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
And look, I should get going, Harv.
What, already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour.
It's Alfred.
Is he okay?
Yeah. He just needs to talk to me.
Yeah, of course, go ahead. Tell the old man I said hi.
Şimdi bu söylediğimiz yalanı unutmamamız lazım.
You rest up, Harv.
Thanks, Bruce.
Yani Harvey inşallah delinmez ya. Delinme Harvey. Sana ihtiyacımız var Harvey.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the Children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
Negative. The taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on them. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can.
Hı, geldik.
I have to go.
That light has a bat on it, Jim.
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad it got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are.
Not a bad idea. I'm impressed.
I have good ones every now and then. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is, we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just for tonight.
Bring me up to speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the Children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up.
Sen
I
kurtar.
told her to wait, but this is personal. Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk.
She went rogue and you didn't try to stop her.
I did what I could, all right? I'm asking for your help. These Children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden.
Tamam
Where the
gideriz ya
hell they all
yardıma.
come from? I never heard of them before. And that debate.
You want answers? Ask Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblepot? I'll bring him in for questioning.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
We got a problem with the mayor, sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now.
Haklı.
We've got to keep both Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You there?
Always.
Launch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
A little busy at the moment, Jim.
Say no more.
Ya gizemli adamı
All
oynayayım
right,
oğlum
patching you
bırak.
through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Duyar muyar diye
Batman, so
yaklaştırma.
listen. The first
Şam
model was
dersem
only
dikkatini
equipped for
çekerdi.
visual surveillance. But seeing how you use them at the skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through walls.
Just what I needed. Thank you.
Being one step ahead of Batman, it's kind of my job.
Any idea where they might be?
Montoya's car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the
Arkham Island.
handoff is happening.
Arkamın bir adası mı var ya? Oho.
What about Dent?
They're probably headed to his acceptance speech. They just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
Araba kullandırtmadın ya oyun.
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. And not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get her!
No, please, just leave it. It's not gonna get any better.
But you're bleeding.
Then let Gotham see it.
Is that?
No, I told you it's fine.
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road? What the? Oh, damn it!
I'm headed
Hadi.
over to Dent. Your guys are gonna have to handle Montoya.
I'll
Bana
round
ne?
up what officers I can. Gonna have to head out there myself, too. I know this is risky, Batman. Just be careful.
Gittim bile. Hey yavrum hey.
Unit 6, requesting backup. Corner of 15th and Main. We got a major disturbance here. Several armed suspects on the loose.
Artık arabayı kullandık bana lütfen.
We gotta hurry. Batman's on his way.
Relax. Be ready for him.
Listen, I don't want any trouble.
You're too late, Dent.
Get behind me, Deborah. You think I'm scared of you?
Tell me where your leader is. What are you planning?
That all depends on you, Batman.
Don't make me hurt you. Start talking, and I'll hand you over to the police in one piece.
Go ahead. There's nothing the cops can do that we won't know about, including every time Gordon uses you as his errand boy.
Everyone all right?
Get the hell away from us. I'm the mayor now, and things are gonna change around here. Starting with people like you. This city is a battleground. Gotham does not need you taking matters into your own hands.
I know you'll be a good mayor for Gotham.
Yeah, well, no thanks to you. You left me for dead once before. You showed me where you stood back at the debate.
Hey, come on, let's go. I'll call us a cab.
This is my city now, not yours.
Heads up. They got 3 black and whites headed for the handoff. Gordon's with them.
İyi bari arabanın biraz kontrol paneline biraz bastık.
Alfred.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seem to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how. I need an update on the construction site.
Bringing it up now. Stay down! We're coming to you! Everybody take cover!
You'd better get down there.
On my way.
Yani yolda da ne kadar hızlı gider bilmiyorum.
He shouldn't have even been here, Lieutenant. I did this.
Shouting about it isn't gonna do him any good.
Sure could have used your help 10 minutes ago. Nice work. Just stroll in to survey the damage.
I was out there saving the mayor's life.
I didn't know.
Tell me what happened.
They got away. Took one of our
Biraz
guys
sert
with them.
oynayalım.
Go ahead. Say it. This is my fault. I followed them. I got ambushed. And now one of our own is stuck with those monsters.
You were trying to track down their drug shipment. Sure, things got messy, but that's not your fault. Your intentions were good.
I got the Force involved. Cost other people their lives. I'm not gonna.
Sıkalım mümini o zaman ha, bu da var ya.
Stop. You didn't...
I'll make this right. I promise.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised.
Command! Do you copy?
Aleti de her şeye sokuyor ha.
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
Bir tur kullanayım ya. Hain.
Bruce?
The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
I'm not sure of anything right now, but Lucius will have answers. I have a
Adama da
feeling we've
güveniyoruz ama.
only seen the tip of the iceberg.
Hopefully it doesn't sink us, sir. I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
Bir dakika, onun kuleye gitmesiyle çözmesi ne alaka? Onu anlamadım. Orada olmam, burada olmam bana yetiyor. Benim için hemen şifreyi çözebilirim. Çok saçma değil mi ya? Bunun kulede olmasıyla belki o da teknolojiye hakimdir. Suratlara bak ya. Parasını ödediğim adamın bana attığı bakışa bak ya.
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss them too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish your father was still with us. He was wise beyond his years. And Martha, she was such a delight to have around. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face. And after this scandal...
What my father... I'm not him, Regina. I would never compromise the lives of innocents for my own benefit.
I know that, Bruce. But you have to understand that what the public wants to hear isn't always what we want to hear. The whole city is watching to see what our next move is going to be.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us.
I appreciate the sentiment, Regina. Thank you.
I mean what I said before. Families like ours need to flock together. Perhaps now more than ever. I should head down. I don't want them to make a decision without me. I'll come find you after.
I'll be right down, Lucius.
Vay anasını lan. Şifreye bak. İki aşamalı kilit. Uy. Güzeldi.
good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There've been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company.
It doesn't matter what the board does. We'll be fine. I'm not gonna let anything get in the way of what we're doing down here.
Try saying that when you can't access this wing anymore.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce.
Ne?
As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to
Oğlum benim teknolojimle bana şov mu
build a
yapıyor bunlar?
backdoor into that tech,
You're telling me the children of Arkham hacked into this system?
so that's the thing. Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
Well, no shortage of bad news lately. Might as well just pile more on.
Well, you see this back door they're using? I built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne Tech devices.
Smart move.
Afiyet de hızlı yazıyor ha.
I've encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna take longer to force them out of the system.
Oui.
The question remains, how did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it. Not unless they knew what they were looking for.
When the cops raided the manor, they seized every computer belonging to Wayne Enterprises. Mayor Hill must have given them to the children of Arkham.
Trying to save himself, I'm sure. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We'd better lock this stuff down, just in case.
Ben ne yapacağım şimdi orada? İncele.
Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman.
Tabii canım.
He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always.
Çok iddialısın be oğlum.
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology. I always wonder why you had a table that could hide itself. Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution. A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
Cebine mi attı lan bu?
Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet.
İyi, bunu araklayamadık.
Thermal vision. You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius? Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selina.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
Ay. Kardeşim sen buna öylesine bakacaksan bu iş olmaz ha. Bakıyorum yani ekrana bakacağım da şuralarda eşyaları saklarıyor. Saklayabiliyor muyum?
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures.
Tamam.
You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Tamam.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman.
Hadi inşallah.
Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Masayı saklayınca görev aktif oldu. Masayı saklamak gerekiyor. Kadın ofisindeyse bu lab diye çıkacak oradan. Hani gizli laboratuvar? Selamünaleyküm diye geliyor. Aha. Kadın diyormuş, lan nereden gördün öyle? Lan ne gülerim var ya. Amması gülerdim ha.
Mr. Wayne. Bruce. Open up.
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
Beni gönderiyorlar.
They sent the chairwoman to wield the axe.
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up.
Tamam, yani
We
kabul
were out
edeceğiz.
of
Ne yapayım
options, I'm
şimdi?
afraid.
I get it. My name isn't great for business lately.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
It's not your fault.
I asked to slow all this down, but the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action.
I will do whatever's best for the company. You know that.
I know you well enough by now, Bruce. Don't do anything you'll regret. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO. Just until this mess gets clear.
Kimi yapacaklar acaba?
And who would that be?
Cobblepot geliyormuş, ben şok.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again.
Evet.
What a chilly greeting.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Oh, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs?
Sarılacaktım da aslında, oyun yapacaktım ama niye o an elim gitmedi.
People aren't much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole from mine, Cobblepot sits easier on the tongue.
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides,
bir de hırsız gibi olabilir, hani cebimdekini aşırabilirdi.
The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
You might want to check your facts, Regina. That resume sounds a little too good to be true.
You might want to have more confidence in your own board. His resume checks out, and his references were all glowing.
You're quite welcome to call them yourself.
That won't be necessary. I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Vay. Şirkete geri döneyim, ilk seni kovacağım lan.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along. Oh, Bruce, clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble. Right, Bruce?
Alayım mı lan?
Pick it up. Now.
No, it's all right. Bruce has been through enough today, hasn't he? Looks broken, I'm afraid. Not a good sign, is it?
Time to go, Bruce.
Ya sus sen de o.
Bruce. Time to go. I have a little redecorating to do. Your taste is a little too discreet for me.
I know you, Oswald. I know what you really are.
I'm no different than you, mate. Just a hard-working citizen. Looking out for Gotham.
I doubt that.
This way, Bruce.
Şu kadın araya girmese ben yumruğu yapıştıracaktım ağzının ortasına. Neyse dedim beyefendimi bozmayın. Ben Bruce Wayne'im dedim ama.
I'll have IT come set you up.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Regina.
Regina sen de bit, seni de kovacağım. Ben şirkete geri döneyim. Ben Bruce Wayne, seni de kovacağım, onu da kovacağım.
It happened, didn't it? They're
Oldu
out of
canım.
their minds. They can't do this to you.
Yaptılar anam
This isn't
yaptılar.
over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Think you can keep an eye on things while I'm gone?
I don't know.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them.
O da doğru.
Keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can. But
Gel lan
Come
benimle
work for
konuş.
me. It won't be what you have here, but at least we can keep pace on the new bat tech.
I'll go and gather what I can from the lab.
Thanks, Lucius.
En temiz abi adama
Keep
bırakmadım
that
burada.
drive safe.
En temiz ya boşver. Biz adamı yanımıza alalım abi. Bizim teknolojimizi yapıyor adam. Kalmasın şirket. Sonra şirketi geri aldığımızda adama da pozisyonu geri veririz yani.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step
Malikaneye geri
down.
alamazlar değil
More
mi?
on that
Baba
in a
yadigarı
moment.
diye.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
Hangi kısmını oğlum aldılar
I
bizi
wish
şirketten
life were
kovdular.
easier
Neyine
for you,
inanmıyorsun?
Bruce. It's just one thing after another.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind easy for a change.
Someday. Lieutenant Gordon, he said there's nothing to be done about Oswald Cobblepot. All his records
no.
are spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Penguin's slippery, all right. With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Ha sürücüyü takalım. Adam bizi satmaz herhalde değil mi yani o kadar dedik.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like
Batman'in de şehri görme sebebi
They had
oydu.
access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
Oh.
Patients
Arkham?
committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
Arkham
My
akıl
father's
hastanesinde de
signature is the transferring
temiz
doctor.
adamlar var ya oraları
Security
doldurduk.
footage.
Vakti
These date
zamanında.
back decades.
Önceki Batman oyunlarından
Heard the
biliyorsunuz.
video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
Akıl hastanesindeki video buymuş. Bu ne?
City Hall, record
Belediye
of
binası.
Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election.
Bir de dinlemem gerekiyor değil mi?
Well, Yes, I know it takes time, but... Understatement of the century. Considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER. Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us.
I suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
Not yet. Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Well, look at this.
Hepsine bakalım, Harvey'i sonradan uyarırız.
None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
Şuna bakalım.
Wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all. It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective. And you think going into situations completely blind is any better? Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Yani
Good.
kısmen.
One less problem to deal with.
Harvey'i uyaracağız.
I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey.
Yani polisi de
Keep an eye
dinleyip
on this
en
outfit.
azından
And have
Alfred'in de
Lucius
böyle
look
içini
into it as
sindirmiş
well.
oluruz.
We need to find a way to lock them out.
Batman olarak
Very good, sir.
Kırmızı arabayla gideceğiz. Bunu süreyim bari ya. Oğlum sürdürtmedin ya. Yeter ya. Bunu sürülerinden istiyorum. Bir gün öyle bir Batman oyunuyla geleceğim buralara. Araba sürülmeli. Harvey nerede?
Welcome back, Mr. Wayne. You can go on in. I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Harvey?
Back here, Bruce. Take a seat. I'll be right out.
Ne yapıyor?
Come on, not today. Stop. It has to stop.
I never got a chance to congratulate you. It was quite the acceptance speech.
Kendi kendine
Yeah,
konuşuyor.
thanks. I know you weren't thrilled about me getting back out there so soon. So I'm glad I didn't listen to you. Well, it's as good as it's gonna get. You know, Bruce, I've been looking forward to this my entire career. The day Harvey Dent takes his official portrait as mayor of Gotham. And he looks like this.
Hocam amba tepki verdin. Adama ayıp oldu ya.
Glad you survived the trip up here, Bruce. You want to tell me what's going on? I didn't keep you waiting that long, did I?
Look, don't freak out, but I think the children of Arkham are listening in on you. You're in danger. They could have tabs on everything that goes on in this office. Who you're talking to, where you're going, everything.
Damn it! God, I knew it. I knew it had to be true. Bastards! They're like cockroaches. Damn it! Those children of Arkham jumped me. God, it's only getting worse. It's out of control. I can't stop it.
I heard Batman showed up to help.
Yeah. The damage is kind of done, though, isn't it? Harvey Dent does everything by the book, to the letter of the law. But that isn't working.
Sure it is. He's turning things around.
Barely. Slowly.
I'd like to see you do better.
Watch me.
How are you gonna fix this mess?
Simple. Easy. Curfews.
You're doing fine, Harv. Don't...
None of us are doing fine.
Sorry. Sorry about that, Bruce. I guess I got a little lost there. I'm probably not getting enough sleep these days.
Look, we're both under a lot of stress right now. We should be able to lean on each other.
Stronger together, right?
It's the only way.
Mr. Dent? The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out.
Adam sıkıntılı ya.
Please, Bruce. Don't tell anyone about this. If anyone finds out or thinks I'm not fit to be mayor, it's all over. Everything I've worked for.
People need to know about this, Harvey. We can get you help.
I'm fine, Bruce. It'll go away. And if it doesn't, then we will deal with it then.
Tamam hadi öyle olsun. Hadi tamam hadi. En azından söyledik yani insanlar bilmesi gerekiyor diye.
See you around, Bruce.
Sıkıntılı yani şimdi Batman'e düşman olsun ama Bruce Wayne'e de düşman olmasın.
An interview with the Children of Arkham's leader. Wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People the Batman would like to find. Do you think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the Children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Vicky might end up giving Bruce Wayne the runaround. After all, a reporter rarely reveals her source. But an interview with Batman, that might be enough to sway her.
Sanki yanlış
I
seçtim
can't afford to
ama.
waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Vale.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this?
I think you know exactly who this is.
Batman.
Investigative journalism suits you.
I like to think so.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
Ulan bilmeden doğru karar verdim ya Vice. His ya bu. Verdim sonra pişman oldum ama doğru kararı vermişim. Biz bu işi biliyoruz abi.
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call.
There are safer options out there. Why here?
Seemed topical. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The Children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
You saw what they did at the debate. They're terrorizing Gotham. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, some say they're liberating it.
And you believe that?
Well, it doesn't matter what I believe. I just report the facts. Their message is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations.
You gave them a platform to promote themselves. You're helping them get what they want.
What they want is an end to corruption. Something I've heard you claim to support as well. Unless that's all just a rumor.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone, except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him.
Bruce Wayne is innocent. He's not responsible for what his father did.
Maybe not, but he still benefits from it. All those people suffered so that he could prosper up in that mansion of his. I don't know if you have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to this story than that realize. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? The people want to know.
There are bigger threats to Gotham out there. The children of Arkham. I have to deal with them first.
You're doing what you think is right. I get it. Good luck with the children of Arkham. I'll be sure your message gets out.
We are not done. We had a deal.
You're right. You upheld your end. God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
Adresi aldık bir şekilde. Demek orası. Neresi lan ama? Hava treni deposu. O. Böyle bir şey mi oluyor? Öyledir herhalde. Hep aynı iniş ya. Bir kere de yürüyerek gir bir yere.
Everything's dark, quiet. It's empty.
No sign of the children of Arkham? They may not have gone far. They should be there.
Not for the moment. Means I have time to see what they've been up to.
Just be careful. We don't want any surprises.
Ya ben de istemem.
I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Thanks. Go and have a look around.
Evet bir bakalım.
There's a body here. Likely the work of the children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to.
Cesette bir de bomba varmış, aman yarabbim.
He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. The officer that was taken from the construction site. Shot in the chest.
How terrible.
There's something else. He was shot dead center. Twice. Executed.
I suppose they no longer had need of a hostage.
This man's veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we had.
Birden kalksa var ya, ne tür sarıma.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on it somehow. This depot is pretty centrally located. A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now.
Bak çabuk.
Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour.
Bunu mu bağlayacağım lan? Biraz saçma olacak ama.
I need to know what they're going to do with the drug. Exactly how they're planning on releasing it. These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks.
Ay, 20 dakika burada da oyalanırsam artık var ya.
Someone's been practicing chemistry.
Bu belli oluyor.
Something spilled here.
Elini değdirmeden üstten
This is the drug they've been
kimya
using.
analizi yapıyor.
Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey.
Yani böyle tarıyor, değdirmeden
This
eline.
solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent.
Tamam o zaman şunu bağla.
Looks like they ran out of the chemical they were mixing it with. What are they planning to do with this?
Acaba ne yapmaya çalışıyorlar? Bir tane bağlamadığım bir şey var. Bir bakalım.
This train
Fazla
car has
birleştirmem
been
gereken
modified.
şey var herhalde.
How do you mean?
Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now. Easy access. The train car was raised to make working beneath it easier. They wanted to get this done fast. Looks like some kind of sprinkler system.
Doubtful they're planning to put out fires.
The train car is their delivery system.
Maximum coverage.
Woo. Bağlarsam ne oluyor?
This wouldn't work. I need to know where their target is.
O zaman trene bağlamam gerekiyor. Dur. Şöyle yapalım. Bir saniye. Bağla. Harita, tren. Hedeflerini bulacağız değil mi?
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station.
Kanka oradan bulursun dedim ama. Bunun arasında bağ var mı?
What exactly are they planning to release?
Kanka bir saniye dur. Şunu kaldır. Bağlantıyı boz. Bunu da bağlantıyı boz. Bunu bağla abi şuna.
They've altered the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin.
Sonra da seni bağlayacağım. Artık rastgele giriyorum olaya.
The drug is being modified here. They're changing it. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, it will affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just
Ve
as
zaman
it
hala
rolls in
gitmedi.
over
O
the
kadar
crops.
oyalandık, zaman geçmedi.
Prepared to contain something of that scale? Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough. Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
Oradan görmedi yani. Kim geldi lan trenden? Oo, lider geldi. Acık pataklayalım adamı ya.
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Just add it to the list of your mistakes. Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment.
It's all here. Okay, you two, get these mixed, loaded onto the train.
This way.
Selina, Selina.
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
She's got more of that absorbing agent.
She must have a good reason for being there.
She plays whatever side meets her needs.
Currently, her needs seem to be focused on keeping all 9 of her lives.
We're done here, right?
Not yet.
No. There's no part 2 of this. I got what you wanted. I'm done.
You might as well come out, Batman. I know you're here.
Barış'a döndü biri var ya.
No way, I did not bring him here. I honored our deal.
Oh, I know you did. But now, you're a loose end. Surrender. Unless you'd like to see firsthand what a critical dose looks like. She joined poor Esther Cobblepot. Death might be preferable.
I surrender. Take me instead, and let her go.
Oh, screw this. I'm not that sort of damsel.
Train's ready. Move out.
Dövüş zamanı. Sakin geçmişti zaten ya. Patakla vur vur. Shoryuken. Ha yok oradaydı. Kafayla darbe yedik ya.
I decide when this ends.
Gel. Böyle bir şeyle vurulacağını ben de düşünmemiştim.
You have to face the truth sometime, Batman.
Tabii.
You can't protect Gotham from itself.
Tek başıma değilim ki zaten.
They lit the fire. We're just here to stoke the flames.
Bir şey çıkmadı. Ben kaybediyorum.
So short-sighted.
Yok be oğlum ne acınası.
Batman! Catch!
İkonik hareket. Süper vuruş. Yavrum o trenle oynama. Yavrum oynama o trenle. Şu sana diyorum sana. Hadi bakayım yapışın bakayım. Aslan parçaları. Hadi bakayım oynarsınız trenle. Evde oynarsınız rayın üstünde hadi bakayım. Şöyle. Tozu buraya yayarım hacı. Yayarım buraya. Dikkat mi çekiyor ama? Aynen. Batman Raiden gibi oldu ha. Selina bizi kurtardı. Hacı ben bu Sari'yi bu sefer öperim.
Don't pass out on me.
Yok böyle bayılması. İçim geçmiş. Bayılması ya öyle bir içim geçmiş.
Should have gone after.
Shut up. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. Just stay with me.
İyi ölmedik. Yani Selina tarafından kurtarıldık. Hain dedik karıya. Ama ikili oynuyor dedim ya. Hain demedim evet. Oy bir kız beni eve atıyor. Koptular.
Come on.
Kaban mı? Ha karı biliyor zaten bizi atmaz kendisini zaten. Eğer öpme çıkarsa öpeceğim bu sefer. Biraz hızlı gitmiyor muyuz?
Stay here,
Elleme
okay?
çok uyarılıyorum.
Just don't move.
Neden kıpırdayamaz ki?
Thank you, Selina.
Don't thank me yet.
Artık yorulduk be.
Shit. You're lucky you were wearing that suit. You know that was stupid, right?
What?
Showing up at that train depot. Taking on their leader alone. Repeat
Ezdiği
after me,
kanunu.
Bruce. I am not invincible, and painkillers do not solve the problem. You weren't gonna take them down on your own.
It's not that bad. I've been through worse.
Funny. Any worse and you'd be sent home in a body bag.
Oğlum bak şu kızı öpeceksen öp.
I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this.
Oh, great.
You can stay here until morning. Feel like I owe you anyway. That's twice now. You just keep adding things to my list, don't you?
Selina.
I told you I don't like owing people. Probably best to lie low for now anyway. I don't want the children of Arkham finding this place. I had it handled, you know. With their leader. I had a plan.
I was there tracking the children of Arkham. I had no idea you'd be there.
Ha gerçekten benim haberim yoktu.
Yeah, it was.
That was gonna be my ticket out of here. One last job to get the goons off my back. So much for that. Thanks again, Bats.
I'm sorry I messed things up for you back there.
I know. I'm used to it anyway. There's no such thing as a fresh start. Oh, look who's back.
Hey, little one.
I don't think she likes you. Okay, she really doesn't like you.
Yeah, well, you've got most of Gotham behind you on that.
Well, not most. Maybe half. Just trying to be optimistic. Cut it out.
Hakikaten ya kedi bir kabarıyor bize. İyi insanız. Zenginiz. İşimizden olduk. Yaralandık.
This really hasn't been your week, has it?
You think? I lost my company, my reputation, and I find out my father was...
Just like everyone else. They've all got something to hide, Bruce. Every last one of them. Even the so-called good guys. There's always something.
I'm starting to see that for myself.
Even you have your secrets. Those things you hide from the world and won't let anyone else see.
Are you saying you don't trust me?
I'm saying I probably shouldn't. You're a good man, Bruce. But good men don't lie with thieves. I know what I am. No noble intentions. Just the thrill of breaking what they say can't be broken. Knowing there's no safe I can't crack. No fortress I can't infiltrate. Proving I can.
You're just listing all the things I like about you.
Now you've ruined it.
What?
Nothing. I've stolen from corrupt jerks like Hill, but I've taken plenty from good people, too. For what? Some shiny new toys and a crappy apartment on the edge of town? The high is nice, but it wears off. Then you look around and see nothing. So you get back out there. Try and chase that feeling down.
It's not the same, but I know what you mean. After everything we do, everything we're capable of, coming home just feels...
like a disappointment.
Right.
I was hoping for something more than that.
Yapıştır gitsin ya. Ne olacaksa olsun. Bunun devamı kötüye gidiyor bu arada.
I'll make it up to you.
Acıyoruz.
Do I have to do all the work myself? Or are you gonna undo this for me?
Yok artık. Aa.
I think I'd rather watch you.
Görecek miyim? Bir dakika. Aga ne oluyor aga? Ben buraları keserler diye düşünmüştüm. Lan adamlar pozisyon değiştirdi ya. Ha neyse tamam. Kapıyı kapatın. Ulan kapıyı kapatırız. Neyse sen şuradan çıkma. Ne yazık ki orada atlattık. Adam çok stresliydi ondan.
Hey there. I'm starving.
Well, I guess that means I'm making breakfast.
Wow. You even know how to work a toaster, rich kid?
I am offended.
Oh, too bad. I think there might be bagels in the fridge. But definitely check expiration dates on anything before you think about putting it in your mouth.
Oğlum bizi arıyorlarmış lan niye söylemiyorsunuz?
Bruce?
Morning, Alfred.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you, Alfred.
Well, I'm just glad you're okay. I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know, Al.
Where are you, anyway?
I stayed at Selena's last night.
Söyledi ya.
Oh. Well, that certainly explains it.
You got something to say, Alfred?
I'm not judging you.
Sounded like you were.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Boş
While
ver,
you're there,
kedi kız
this
dövüşüyor
might be a
filan.
good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really don't know anything about her. See what you can find lying around, if she's trustworthy.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. I'll see what I can find.
At the very least, you can find that grapple gun of yours.
Right. It might be harder than you think. She doesn't share your love of organization.
Yes, well, I'll see you back at home, Bruce.
Tavana niye bakıyorsun oğlum?
She can afford to eat anywhere, and she still chooses Chinese takeout. And that isn't even the good place.
Çalayım mı yerine mi koyayım ya? Yerine koyayım, boşver, çalmayayım. Benim eşyam değil abi.
Scarlet Pimpernel, much ado about nothing. Petrarca. Didn't take her for a romantic. What's this one? Oh, the Gita Govinda. That's academic. Her cat eats like a queen while she's eating junk.
Burada başka ne var? Çalıntı tablolar.
This was an exhibit at the Gotham Museum of Art. I helped raise the funds for it. Lucius even set up new security for the museum. How did she get in?
Kadın mucizelerle dolu ya. Allah özene bezene yaratmış ya Rabbi. Mutfağa geldik abi. Ha, şunu geri al lan, bu benim silahım. Teknolojiler kaç para biliyor musun? Bakalım önce.
Vacation spots are just marks on her burglary checklist.
Abartma be. Vallahi abartma ya. Sibit deliği şu herhalde.
It looks all right to me. Nothing growing at least.
Seni Allah kahretmesin. Krem peynir.
At least she's got the essentials.
Başka? Hala bakıyor sanki dolapta başka bir şey var.
Harvey.
Hey, I brought breakfast. Can I come in?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Just for a minute. I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go. But I have to get this out. Bruce? What,
Seriously.
What are you doing here?
Have a seat, Harvey.
No! I don't need to sit down. Bruce, tell me what is going on.
I spent the night here. That's it.
You... I can't believe this!
Calm down.
Don't touch me! I thought I would come here and... So stupid! God, I should have...
Hocam bir
I
dinlesen.
should have known that you would do this to me. None of it was real anyway. God, how could you ever think it was?
None of this is about you, Harvey.
So I'm just making this up?
Yes, you are. This had nothing to do with you.
He will not be able to protect you.
And I don't need him to. Just get out of here, Harvey.
Yandık.
What happens when the children of Arkham come for him? You think you won't get caught in the crossfire? You can't stop them. He can't. Are you ready to die on that altar?
I can handle the children of Arkham.
Of course. Bruce
Yandık
Wayne
oğlum.
can do
Harvey
anything.
içimizden geçecek.
Everything Harvey couldn't. He thinks he's so much better.
Allah.
I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on with you?
Up until now, Harvey has been weak. He's been afraid.
Oh my god.
This...
Elena çok
this
şey
is the
yapma.
monster they all know that you are. Embrace it. No. No. Oh, God, this is what you wanted to see, isn't it, huh? The freak!
Harvey. All right, now you've got 2 seconds.
Or what? Harvey won't be
Harvey'le
pushed around
dövüşeceğiz.
anymore. No, he's gonna make them pay. Everyone who thought they could hurt him and get away with it. Starting with you. Both of you!
You're gonna pick that up.
Who am I?
This isn't you. Just calm down!
Shut up!
Jesus, Harvey.
Of course, gotta be fair about this. Can't play favorites. They both deserve it, one way or another.
Hayda.
How about we flip for it?
This isn't funny.
No. No, it really isn't. Bruce. Bruce, looks like you're first.
Olur anam her türlü. Aa yaralıydık lan biz.
Selena. No! I don't want to hurt you. This isn't... They turned their backs on you.
Bıçağı alacak.
Harvey, put the knife down.
Selena!
He's gonna hurt someone. You know we can take him out. Have you lost your mind?
No.
Harvey! You need to calm down.
What are you doing?
No going back now.
Okay. Dövüşelim. Hadi. Oley.
Come on, Harvey, that's enough.
Oh, God. Please. I don't want to be alone, Bruce. Please, not with him. I can't.
Who are you talking about? There's no one else here.
It's no one. It's just me. My fault.
Harvey, don't.
Bruce, I don't think we can help him. Not on our own.
I think maybe you're right. There's nothing we can do for him now.
Let me call someone.
I'll go. I know I messed it all up. You don't have to go off with your tail between your legs. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Harvey!
So much for this place. I'm not gonna stick around and wait for him to come back.
Düşünecek mecbur.
Thought it would be a while before I had to move again.
Yeah, you're right. It's not safe to stay here.
And I'm not sure I'm gonna find another place with this kind of private access. Ugh. Maybe I'll live on a boat. Kidding. Yeah. That means you too. We won't go far. Don't worry.
Ya malikaneye alamam abi katını ya.
Selena, I think you should get out of Gotham. It's not just Harvey. The children of Arkham are after you. It's not safe right now.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
Great.
What was that about?
I'm supposed to announce my resignation at a press event today. Somehow try to appear happy that Oswald Cobblepot is taking my job.
Sounds like an opportunity.
How do you mean?
They screwed you out of your own company. You have all this information that could bring them down, and they're handing you a live mic. So use it. Don't be their puppet.
I need to warn everybody about the children of Arkham. They have big plans for Gotham.
Hopefully they'll listen. You better get going. Guess it's gonna be a while.
Yeah. You stay safe, all right?
Çağırsa mıydık ya malikaneye? Aa pişman olacakmışım gibi bir his var ha.
I'm sorry about all this, Bruce.
Ya bir git ya. Lan geri geleyim ilk seni kovacağım ha.
We've prepared a brief damage control statement to make this easier. After I introduce you, all you'll have to do is read what's on the teleprompter.
And then I can take it from there. Got my little coronation speech just waiting.
Thank you for being so cooperative about all this, Bruce. It really is for the best.
Mimikleri de anlayamıyorum ki.
Really?
Mimikler birazcık oyunda güzel olsa en azından.
I know it's unfair to ask this of you, but
Evet,
please,
yolladın beni adamın
right now,
ağzını
your
burnunu kıracaktım.
reputation, your entire legacy depends on your cooperation. Get through today, and I can help you. I can convince the board to bring you back. It might not be CEO, but it will be something.
You're right. This is my legacy, and the only reason I'm putting up with this charade.
Yes, well, as long as you cooperate, I suppose your motivation is irrelevant.
Already then, we are going to make quite a splash today, aren't we? I don't think I'm ever going to forget this day. Beautiful weather, corporate intrigue, a well-deserved comeuppance, a noble hero riding in to save the day.
Happy to be here too, Oz.
Really?
Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you being such a professional.
Hadi.
It's time. Bruce, I'm going to introduce you and then you're on. Please, stick to the teleprompter.
Tamam.
Good morning, everyone. And thank you for being here. Wayne Enterprises has always taken its role in the community very seriously.
Isn't it funny? How everything I said to you in the park has come true. Me, taking everything that's yours. That's not even a punchline. No, dear. Not even close. No one's gonna follow you around and take pictures now.
You're just a pawn, Oswald. And everyone knows that pawns are meant to be sacrificed.
Kadar.
Yeah, perhaps. But at least I get the joy of watching your shocking and surprising descent first. This is just a first step towards making things right. Soon enough, it'll be Cobblepot Industries, Cobblepot Medical, and Cobblepot Tech on tops of buildings, and you, Waynes, will be what you should have been all along. A forgotten footnote. Cobblepot will come to mean the future of Gotham.
What happens to my company is up to the board. I think you're a little deluded about the type of power you're gonna have.
All in good time, all in good time. It's amazing the sort of patience I've developed over the years. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did some digging, and you know how old Hill admitted he had your mom and dad killed? I found out why he did it. Oh yeah, and I'll tell you the story, but only if you say, pretty please. It's quite the page turner. I'm sure you're just dying to hear it.
I don't need to know why. Hill had them killed. That's all that matters.
Evet.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that. But suit yourself. Now you'll never know what part your mum played in it.
And now, Bruce Wayne would like to say a few words.
Remember, enjoy yourself, Bruce. After all, you never know how much time you really have left.
Ladies and gentlemen, in light of recent allegations against my family, I have
Blah, blah,
decided
blah
to voluntarily step down as CEO of Wayne Enterprises.
Açıklandı mıyız ya?
My father wasn't the only one involved in this corruption. Mayor Hill and Carmine Falcone. It was a system designed for their gain.
Dodging the blame isn't gonna do you any good, mate. One moment, folks. Try that again, and I'll call security.
Blah, blah.
I worry for the future of Wayne Enterprises. The decisions made in the next few days will be critical in shaping what that future will be.
Careful, Bruce.
Ben harcayacağım ama.
With that, I am excited to announce Oswald Cobblepot, an international entrepreneur with a Gotham legacy. He is by far the best candidate to replace me. Gotham is under threat. The children of Arkham will not stop.
Security! Step back, Mr. Wayne.
That was quite a show you put on, Bruce.
My apologies. Folks, please forgive me, Mr. Wayne. Everyone. I, for one, completely understand his behavior today.
Nice statement. The press seemed to eat it up. I rather enjoyed it myself.
We can talk about it later.
Later? No. This needs to happen right now.
It's not an easy thing, seeing something you've
Dropped your pen.
part of your
That's not...
identity. Your very self being taken over by another. I should know.
Nerede manyak beni buluyor ya?
I'm sure some
You
of
feel
remember
that?
the former beauty.
That's the drug taking hold of you.
Now it stands
How could you?
Retribution, Bruce.
Ne?
that have happened to Gotham.
I think it's time you knew my real name. I am... And you already know the Penguin. Look at him up there, taking everything that should belong to you. Mocking you, the smug, insignificant bastard. He thinks he can get away with it. Because none of them know who he really is. They wouldn't believe you if you told them.
And if we can just get one more round of applause for our friend, the man of the hour, Bruce Wayne! Ouch, someone's a little touchy, it seems.
It would be so easy to get rid of him. Who else will deliver justice?
Hey! Bana seçenek çıkmadı ama. Burada da hatalarımız olmuş. Oswald konusunda hamlemizi güzel yapmışız ama daha iyisi olabilirdi. Bunu Wayne Enstitüsü'de bırakmak gerekiyormuş. Anladığım kadarıyla eve çağırmak mantıklı değildi yani. Selina konusunda ya, ilişkiler konusunda hakikaten Harvey konusunda da iyi yani doğru kararlar vermişiz. Sonuç itibariyle fena değildik yani. Durumlar bu. Sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere.